In this video, I started out with $0 in his truck and spent the last 4 years building the farm to where it is today, only to go broke. So now I have the challenge of starting over on a brand new farm with next to no money. Will I go broke or will I make it big? Stay tuned to find out. And if you guys want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe and drop in a like helps too. Anyway, let's go do some farming. Well, boys, it's another day back out here on the farm, and my truck that got stolen a day or two ago is, well, still missing. The cops have had no luck trying to find it, and I'm still with only my one truck here, my old rusty Ford. It's still doing the job, so I don't know. There's problems with it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to daily drive it, so I've been looking at new trucks. If we can't find my old one, which I'm guessing if we end up finding it, it's going to be trashed or something's going to be wrong with it by the time we get it back. But if the insurance money comes through, we'll get a new one. Anyways, we're sitting at just over $100,000 here, and this hayfield is ready to go for its second cut. Finally, I've been waiting on this one, and I just got to run out and check on the oats out in the one field there real quick, because I think those should be ready to go here fairly soon, and I'd like to get those done if they are. And it looks like not quite, but they're so dang close. So dang close. Well, in the meantime, we got enough stuff to do already. Get the old case out of storage here and put it to work one last time this year, and then we will finally be able to get all the hay equipment away after we get this field finished up. But it's gonna take us a minute. Oh, don't tell me I'm stuck. Hold on. This thing has like no traction. And we're through, finally, after it's now covered in mud. Great. But it is looking like this field is going to yield very, very well. Look at that thick swath coming out of there. You get a lot of hay off this one. So I did do about 4 headlands on this field. Normally I don't do 4 on normal fields, but since this one has fence right up to the edge of it, and I got to do 4, which sucks for raking, but it is what it is. And that's it, last pass. This case made super short work of the field. I think this is one of the biggest hay fields we have. Maybe not the biggest. I think one across the road might be a little bit bigger, but this one seems to yield the best out of all of them, and there's a good amount of hay out there, so it'd be some good profits. Our bank account's sitting pretty good right now, but if I gotta buy another truck, it's not gonna be sitting too pretty. All right, so I'm in the Ford here, and we're just grabbing the gooseneck trailer so I can go and grab some pellets for the cows. That way we can finish off our feed kind of place here. I don't know what you call it. It's basically where we grind up all the hay, straw, silage. We'll have some pellets in there soon so we can use our mixer wagon and feed the cows, and they're actually getting pretty low on feed today, so hopefully we can get that done. All that's left is just the pallets of pellets, kind of something like that. Unfortunately though, they are not cheap. Oh really? Just gonna run right in front of my truck like that. Unfortunately though, the pallets are not cheap. This is going to be an expensive trip. Well, $4,000 later, and I've secured what we need. Except I don't think I have anything with pallet forks. Oh, you know what? I have the auger tractor. Yep. I guess I have my new garden tractor too, but that's only a 3-point pallet fork, and that won't work the best. I really need to get a set for like an actually big tractor. I don't know how heavy these things are. Well, let's see if this old hunk of junk will fire up here. And battery's dead. Every time I need it, I swear something's always going wrong on it. I don't even know if I have a battery booster anywhere. Truck's hooked up to the trailer over there, and I am just having a day today. I wonder if I could boost it off the old 4020. Maybe. I'll give it a try. And sure enough, that did the trick. Got this old thing running again. It's a little heavy for this little tractor here, but I think it should just work. Either I need to get pallet forks for something bigger, or I need to put a back weight on this thing. One of the two. So I got the case here on the mixer wagon, or I guess the feed wagon, and I also took the duals off. Reason is, it's too hard to run with the feed wagon, and this is our main raking tractor, so I felt the duals kind of getting in the way, so I just took them off. If we need them back on, I mean, they're right behind the shed. We can go toss them on anytime we need. It's not too bad of a job, but for now, it just made sense. I was going to try and operate this feed wagon with just the little auger tractor we have there, but it was just a tad bit underpowered, so didn't really work out too well. I got some of these pellets that we need for the feed here. I'm not sure how much exactly to put in, so I'm kind of eyeballing it here. We probably won't need it all. Guess we'll see. We'll grab some silage, some hay, and some straw, and that should be TMR. Total mixed ration. The cows should be real happy with that. Full wagon of TMR here. I'm not sure if the cows are going to take it all, but if they don't, we'll just put the rest of it back in the shed, and they can use it another day. And the trough is a little more empty. And I think they still have straw, so we should be good on just about everything else. The manure there, yeah, that looks good. So just the feed for today. There we go. Look at that. working great. So yeah, as I figured, they didn't need all of it, so we'll just park this back in the shed for now. So it's the next day here. I have gotten the case all ready to go for the day with the rake, and we're just getting this done here real quick. The hay has dried up super fast, so that means we can just pretty much get to work raking and baling this stuff day after cutting it, which is really nice. Wouldn't mind some extra money, especially if I'm gonna have to go buy a new truck, which cops still have not found my truck, so yeah, it's looking more and more like I'm gonna have to go get a new one. Well, not a new one, but new to me at least. So after getting all the inside rows finished up, I hopped onto the outside rows and got to work on those. And with the duals now off the case, it was making turning a whole lot easier, which meant this whole job would go a lot faster. So after getting the last of the hay all raked up, I did a final check to see if we were good to go to do some baling, and it sure seemed that way. So I got the big John Deere all fired up, grabbed my baler, and got to work finishing up the last cut of the season. And just as soon as it started, it was over. With the last pass now done on the field, it was time to get these bales loaded on a truck and sold for some cold hard cash. Cash I would be needing to buy a new truck because I still haven't heard anything from the cops, and there was slim chance I'd be getting my old truck back. But since there wasn't too many bales on this field, I decided just to use my pickup truck and my gooseneck to haul the rest of these and get sold. I just hoped the old dually was going to be able to handle it. But even with the trailer fully loaded down, pretty near to it at least by the time we got done with the field, the dually was more than all right. And with everything sold, we had made an extra $15,000, so I was pretty happy about that. Well, my farm's a mess, but the last hayfield of the year is now finished. I'm happy about that. We have oats that are just about ready to go. Not quite yet, but soon, very soon. Anyways, I have a guy on his way with a truck that I might buy. I don't know yet. I gotta see it, but he's bringing it out here for us to take a look at, because yeah, I still haven't heard anything about my truck, and I frankly need another one. As cool as this one is, it's just, yeah, not great to do any long distance travel, and when town's like an hour away, that's not exactly great. Plus, this thing guzzles, and I mean guzzles through fuel. I have never seen a truck burn more, to be honest. Which, even though we might be doing like decent right now, we're not completely made of money. So yeah, we're just gonna see if we could possibly get something else. So the guy just pulled up here. This is a 2018 GMC Duramax Denali HD. I don't know what you want to call it. I think it's a 25 or 3500. Can't remember off the top of my head. Anyways, it's got the bale bed on it, which I absolutely love. It's got a nice little gooseneck hitch there, but a cool part about this is it's got a nice little feeder tank here. So if you want to feed your cattle some grain or whatnot, you can do that with this, which is really awesome. I like that feature. Not really a GMC guy, but this truck's a decently good deal at $40,000. Lower-ish miles. It's about the best priced truck I've seen around here for what it is. Should be a solid truck, nice and reliable. I can actually use it here on the farm here. It's better than just having a big jacked up dually, which was sweet, I will admit. It get me out of some jams occasionally, but it's just a little bit nicer for towing, that's all. Because this one, it's just a tad bit high. Yeah, because that tire's off the ground there. But yeah, I think this will be sweet. Well, I paid the man $40,000 down the drain. Oh man, that hurts. But we should get some insurance money back from the Cummins there, so that'll help out a little bit. Our oats are just about ready, so we should be getting some money from that. At the end of the year, we'll be able to sell some of our cattle, which they got good feed, good straw, good water. They should sell for a good amount. But I think I'm gonna go break in my new truck and take it for supper. Actually get to roll around in a pretty sweet rig now. All right. Oh, it's really early in the morning here. It gets bright out here very early. Anyways, I just got a call from the cops saying that they found my truck. So they sent me the location. It's by a bridge, I guess. I don't know. We're going to go out there, and I guess they already got a wrecker on the way. So my guess is it needs to be towed out. And yeah, that's not ideal. I can't believe they found it, though. And the day after I buy a new-to-me truck. You gotta be kidding me. But from the sounds of it, it's not sounding very drivable. So that's not good. Anyways, it's about an hour away from here, so I'm gonna try to rip down there as fast as I can, and hopefully we'll get there in time. Well, I'm just rolling up now, and it ain't looking too dang good. You have gotta be kidding me. That sucks. Right in the river. Dang, nowhere else you could have left it, you know, right in the river. So I guess they didn't catch the guys. But I guess they're doing a crime scene investigation or whatever they're doing. Yeah, this ain't good. So apparently it doesn't run, or else they might have been able to back it out, but it might even have some water damage. Doesn't look like it's that far into the river here, but it still could. I don't know. From what they're telling me, it drove in actually further down there, and they tried to get it out. I guess the guys that stole it, and yeah, pretty much ended up there. So it could have been deeper at one point and in took some water, and yeah, that's not good at all. My guess is this is gonna be a complete write-off. Looks like the bumper protected it from actually smacking anything on the bridge. It would have damaged the truck, but some of the suspension's not looking too good. Oh man. Well, they're gonna try to get it out of here, and I don't know, I guess I'll hear from insurance here pretty soon. Well, they got it on the truck here. Man, can't believe that. Suspension's not looking too bad. There's definitely some bent stuff in there, and that's not good. I didn't get a chance to check out the interior. I guess they're doing fingerprints on that and whatever else, but yeah, this ain't looking good. My guess is it's gonna be totaled off, but my question is, let me know down in the comments if it does get totaled off, if we should buy it back, because I'd really like to have this truck again. I mean, we don't need it, but I don't know, be cool to have it again if we can at least buy it back after it gets totaled, because cops even said, yeah, it's getting written off. Anyways, I think I'm gonna head back to the farm here because there's not much I can do. Hope y'all enjoyed. Subscribe and goodbye.